Hey y'all, Cory here. In this video we're gonna try and turn a little bit of something out of nothing, and so I want to show you how in quick succession we can design and create a garden bed. First things first, we're going to mark the space so we know what we're working with to get some sense of structure to the bed. Bed marked off, and now we're gonna lay some sheet mulch so that we can suppress any weed growth. And then as a bonus to that, we'll add an extra layer of mulch to help retain some more water, keep moisture in the soil before we most likely end up planting this bed in fall. It is spring now. So we're gonna go ahead and lay some cardboard from this roll and fine tune around any existing plants that we have. Okay, so it seems like we're seeing the writing on the wall that we don't have as much mulch as we may need for the job. So we're gonna do this in half and half. Get this sheet mulch down first, see how much mulch we do have, try and cover as much of this as possible. We're gonna have to go to the store and get more, but we'll start here. Okay, so we finished laying all the sheet mulch and then dropped a good initial batch of mulch on top of it to secure it all, set it into place. Now we're going to add an edge with some extra stone that we got from a neighbor from a construction site. So let's see how that looks. All right, y'all, garden bed done. Next task will be to keep the dogs out of it. Easier said than done, but this definitely adds a bit more shape and structure to the entirety of our yard, which is kind of a blank canvas. We got this beautiful live oak tree canopy up above us, but besides that, not really anything down below. A lot of attempts, it seems, to grow a very conventional grass lawn, which you can't do under oak trees, and nor do we want to attempt to do that. So this is a good step one to help us kind of build a vision for what the rest of the backyard will look like. So sheet mulch down, mulch on top of it, and then the perimeter here with these stones. We're gonna let this settle in. Probably the last thing we'll do in a day or so is water everything in. However, it'll sit like this just throughout the tail end of spring here, or at least it's starting to get pretty hot in Texas, and so we'll probably not plant. Let things sit, and then come fall, which is a really great time to plant perennials here in Texas. That's when we'll start to fill this bed out a bit more. So stay tuned for that part 2 to finish our garden bed design, where I'll show a little bit more about the plant selection that I have. This gives me some time to do a bit more research and watch where the sun is and all that kind of good stuff. All right, y'all.